Hello Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me today. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This reading is going to be looking at how the new moon energies that take place on the 14th or the 15th of November, according to where you are on the planet, is how these energies that are already building up now, heading for that, how they are going to influence or impact or inform your souls, Scorpio. I'm doing this reading for you on the 12th of November, but I can feel the energies are already building up as the influences of the previous full moon are now waning and getting weaker. I've done a pre-shuffle of the cards, put your energy into them, Scorpio, but before I actually start, I just want to say, just very briefly, I'm not an astrologer, so I don't study the planets but I do take a passing interest in them, particularly with doing tarot. And what I've seen over the last few days is that Mars, the ruling planet of Aries, and the Emperor energy went in forward motion at noon on the 3rd of November. So before that it had been in retrograde motion, but it had then started to go forward in the heavens, which is a very positive omen, because the Emperor, as you are probably aware in tarot, is to do with power, control and authority. So that's moving positively forward now. At the same time, we have Mercury, the planet of the mind and communication, that is going forward in your sign, Scorpio, as well aspected by the Sun, a most amazing, powerful energy that is also in your sign, Scorpio. So there's lots happening within your sign at this time, Scorpio, and has been for a little while now. And of course now we've got the new moon on the horizon, if you like. So let's see what all of this means for yourself, Scorpio. And just very briefly to mention that I am aware, Scorpio, that one of your ruling planets is also Mars. So Mars and Pluto, I believe. So, there's lots of synchronicities and interconnections now, as far as the planets are concerned, to do with yourself, Scorpio. So I'll just do a final shuffle now of the Tarot of Dreams. And of course it's a general reading, so it will have more meaning for some of you than for other Scorpio. Right, so where you are at the moment, a message that the universe needs you to hear. Then what action, what to do, what steps to take next. And then finally that your North Star, your guidance from the universe. And then in reverse, underneath of the tarot deck, we have the Four of Swords. And this is an energy of having a break, taking a rest. The soldier's come in from the battle and is regrouping his thoughts and his energy while he sleeps, but he's lying on top of a sword there, so he's ready to leap up and to go back into battle if need be. And so what this is saying is, for some reason, this is perhaps a part of your energy at the moment, that there's a break happening, you're regrouping your thoughts and building up your energies, but ever ready to get into action if need be, for whatever reason, Scorpio. So let's do a final shuffle then of the Lightseers Tarot. Just lay these down in the same order. And at the bottom of this deck we have the Ace of Swords, and this is deep thinking, very focused thinking about something, going deep into the dark recesses of your mind, really, to draw in light So there's the Ace of Swords in ordinary tarot is about, it's a giant sword coming down from the universe for you, and it's a sword of victory and success and strength, and cutting away what's no longer relevant for you anymore. So there is that energy around this. But within this particular deck, you can see the imagery is a very, very, it's of your acumen, very, very focused thought, deep thinking about something, shedding light on something. So let's see where we're going with this, shall we? So I'll just bring these down slightly for you. All right, so where you are at the moment, at Scorpio, we have the Seven of Coins and the Ace of Cups. And the Seven of Coins is when something's not quite ready, it's not quite the right time. You've been putting a lot of work into something, perhaps nurturing something, like the lady here has been watering and feeding the tree, and she got all these pentacles, these coins growing on the tree, but they're not quite ready for harvesting. So it's something about it not being quite the right time, although it's not far off, it won't be long now. The Ace of Cups. Now, aces are generally about new opportunities, new beginnings coming forward, and the cups, love, relationships, or anything else that is meaningful for the heart. In this particular deck, it's about, you can see the heart in the cup there, and the woman is holding it. And for me, this is about protecting your heart, looking after your heart, perhaps in view of going forward and with a new opportunity that's meaningful for your heart. But definitely protecting, holding your heart space and protecting it at the same time. And this is a clarifier for something is not quite the right time, it's not quite ready yet to do with matters of the heart, perhaps a new beginning, but you are very much protecting your heart at this time, Scorpio. Now, this is a message that the universe wants you to know, wants you to be aware of. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. And the Eight of Cups is when we have lots of options, a decision to be made out of lots of opportunities, lots of options. When there are too many options, it's very difficult to make a decision, isn't it? Each one of these cups has got something different inside of it. So, you know, it's not making a choice of like for like, if you like. There are lots of differences in the options that you have. However, you know, perhaps there's one that's going to stand out. So for me, looking at the card, the cup in the middle with the angel wings or the dove's wings is one that stands out and attracts me to it. So, and I feel this is the message of the card is, you know, look for the one that really stands out for you, the choice, whatever this is for you, Scorpio. Now, the Seven of Swords as a clarifier, you can see the full moon here shining, shedding light on this person who is up to no good, basically. He has stolen the crow's tail feathers, which means they're not going to be able to fly, and he's put them in his bag and he's taking them away. So he shouldn't be there anyway. This is where the crows are all nesting. So this is their home base, if you like. And he's come with his knife and is stealing. So this is an energy of the thief in the night type energy, taking what doesn't belong to him. So this is a clarifier for choosing wisely, and you know, just be mindful of this energy that I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get another card for this. Because this is an unusual pairing. So this is saying about a decision to be made out of lots of options and being, you know, look for the one that stands out. But it's the thief in the night clarifier for this. So, you know, perhaps there is, you know, not to make a choice that is going to be detrimental perhaps to somebody or some others. I'm going to just draw some more, a little bit of clarification for that. Okay. Could we have some more information, please, for the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So I've just realised that's 2 sevens, isn't it? We've also had the Seven of Coins here, so that's 3 sevens. So if you're into numerology, it might be worth looking up the meaning of the number 7. I believe it's a very fortunate number, but we've got 3 sevens here, so it's whatever the number 7 is times 3. So it might be worth looking that up for some of you. So more information please for the 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords. So at the bottom of the deck, and I've just shuffled it, the 2 of Cups, and this is the twin flame energy. This is when like minds, like hearts come together, whether it's friendships or whether it's a romantic situation, whatever it means. But it's definitely a twin flame energy, hearts and minds, if you like. So let's have a look. So we had the 7 of Cups, didn't we, about options and choices. And the clarifier here, the connection here is the Palace of Cups, and this is a home environment to do with love and relationships and emotions, right? And then the clarifier here for the 7 of Swords is the Page of Cups, and this is when a message, the pages are messengers in the minor arcana, and this is a message coming through that's meaningful for your heart, to do with something that's meaningful for your heart. So a message coming through, however, it's connected to this 7 of Swords, this Thief in the Night card. So I just feel for some of you, I feel this message is not to be trusted because of its negative overtones. There's a message coming in that will be meaningful for your heart. However, it's somebody that wants to, it's something or somebody that wants to take something, not give. It wants to take something, which will be detrimental to you. All right. Yeah, so, and it's connected also to making a choice within, to do with a home situation perhaps, or to do with the emotions and love and relationships, environment, if I put it that way. So what action, let's have a look at the action, what steps to take. Well, we have the Knight of Coins and the 10 of Swords. And the Knight of Coins is when there is and some information, something is being delivered, an information. The Knight of Coins is the slowest knight in the minor arcana, but when he gets to you, it's a solid gold. So he's carrying this solid gold coin here, and he is delivering it, and so it's in the form of either a message or an opportunity, or it could be perhaps a gift of some sort, or something to do with a message or an opportunity to do with work and career perhaps. But there's something coming in slowly for you, being delivered. And then the clarifier is the 10 of Swords, and this is when there's been a very painful, very, very hurtful situation, and that's perhaps affected your heart. Sometimes it's betrayal, which leaves you feeling very sad and bereft. However, when this card comes forward, it means that whatever that situation is or was, the pain is now lifting, the difficulties, circumstances around it is now lifting, and I think that's perhaps what the Knight of Coins is delivering for you. It's something, it's a message or an opportunity that's going to help you move on from this painful and difficult situation. So look out for that, look out for that, look out for the feelings, the energies lifting, and these opportunities, perhaps another opportunity coming in. I'm just, yes, and it's important to walk away from whatever it was, because this is in the action, what to do next position. I'm just going across to, if we look again at the centre, something not quite the right time, and I suppose that reflects the Knight of Coins coming in slowly, something coming in, but looking after your heart, a need, and it's something to do with your heart space, and it's something to do, and the need to look after your heart as something is coming in. So we had, you know, choices and options, didn't we? We had the Page of Cups, choices and options. So a message coming in to do with the heart, but it's a negative energy. Whatever this message is, it's wanting to take something, not give something. Within a love and relationships environment. All right, so I think we've got there's a few messages coming in here, isn't there? We've also had the Two of Cups, that which was like a twin flame energy, and because it's somebody that, you know, you have a connection to, it doesn't mean to say it's right, because underneath of that we have the Page of Coins here, which is delivering. So lots of coins here, so it may be something to do with work and career. It may be for some of you, but let's see where we're going. So the North Star guidance, we've got the Tower and the Queen of Cups. And the Tower is the when the bolt of lightning being sent down from the universe, because something needs to be cleared away. In the imagery here, the lightning is striking the top of the tower, so that's going to bring the tower down. It'll knock the tower down because the tower is on faulty foundations. It's crumbling anyway, so it needs to be brought down. So there's something for some of you, Scorpio, something needs clearing away. It's no longer serving you, but it may come out of the blue. It may come as a little bit of a shock, according to a greater or a lesser degree, according to what it is for you, Scorpio. But the guidance is, when this Tower moment happens, just for you to be aware of it, really. And the Queen of Cups as a clarifier. Now the Queen of Cups is a Piscean energy. You see she's half in the water, which is, she's very in touch with her emotions. She has a cup of love there in the front of her, floating. But she's very in tune with the universal energies, the moon energies particularly. So very spiritual energy, very spiritual individual. So if this is referring, this could be referring to yourself, Scorpio, because you are a water energy, you are a cups energy. So this could well be yourself, but there is a Tower moment. You know, it's either already happened or it's coming in. So it's either already happened, Scorpio, or it's coming in. And there's a need, when it does, for you to protect your heart from somebody, messages that are not in your best interests. So the need to walk away. I'm going to ask for a little bit more information now to do with the Tower and the Queen of Cups. So could we have some more information about the Tower, please, and the Queen of Cups in the guidance position? You see, the Queen of Cups energy, she's a very sensitive queen, very empathic and compassionate, but she does feel things very deeply. Okay, more information about the Tower and the Queen of Cups, please. And I think that's why at the centre of your reading you need to protect your heart when something is coming in. So the Ace of Swords has come out again in connection with the Tower. So whatever this Tower moment is for you, you're going to give a lot of deep thought to it. You're going to gain clarity. I think that's what it means, as the Tower comes down, whatever that is, it's going to give you clarity of thought. It's going to make things a lot more clear for you. Sometimes things have to be cleared away for you to be able to see the reality of a situation. I think one of the old sayings is, you know, we learn the most by our mistakes. When there is chaos, there's lots of opportunity. And sometimes when there's a catastrophe, a disaster, the phoenix rises up from the ashes anew, you know, brand new and better. So I think whatever this is, it's going to make you more aware of something, of a situation. And then connected to the Queen of Cups, we have Judgment. So two very similar imageries, really, in many ways. So the Judgment is when we take a fair and just review of the past, of perhaps of decisions we've made in the past, experiences from the past, what have we learnt from them, ready for a rebirth. So this is very in tune with what's happening with the planets at the moment in your sign, Scorpio, which is about death, transformation, rebirth, which is what your energy is all about, Scorpio, going forward. And remember, we know that your ruling planet Mars is also now going forward, and we've got the Sun in your sign as well. So, you know, lots happening there, lots of energy there. So it's not a surprise that these cards, all of these cards have come out, really. So definitely something, this new moon coming in, and with the aspects of the planets, that something needs to be released. And I'm very aware of the Ten of Swords, which is the action about walking away from something. And, you know, to be mindful of any messages coming in that want to remove something from you. And you know, you are going to be attracted to a particular option. You will be attracted to a particular option, but it doesn't mean to say that it's the right one for you. Okay, so here you are, you know, taking a review of the past, tuning into the moon energies, and we can see the woman looking here, and as she's been rebirthed, going up to the light that's coming down to her from the universe. So it's certainly a time of transformation for you, of letting go, but being mindful of any negative energies around you, Scorpio. So look after your heart. Just be mindful of all of that. Okay. Let me just have a look at the bottom of that one. Yes, at the bottom of this deck, when I'd shuffled it, there's a Five of Wands. And this is about conflict, and it could be external conflict, lots of different points of view and opinions, or it could be an internal conflict when we become conflicted within ourselves, trying to think and trying to make sense of things. Yeah, so whatever it means for you, Scorpio. So could we have 2 more cards, please, for Scorpio from the Sacred Traveller Oracle cards? What final messages have we got for Scorpio at this time, please? What final messages for Scorpio at this time, please? Well, we have begin now, take your first step. So very much a new moon energy, time to take your first step. It's almost like the Fool energy in tarot, which is about taking a leap of faith. So whatever it is, and it's be something a little bit different for all of you, Scorpio, but the universe is saying now is the time. Now is the time to take your first steps. And if you think about this one, which was in the action position, what to do next, which is about walking away from a very difficult, painful situation. So take your first step. It may be, for some of you, this may be talking about a separation of some sort. Okay. And connected to that, we have vast vistas. Expand your horizons. So don't limit yourself. Yeah, as you begin now and take your first step, don't limit yourself. Don't stay in the box. get out of the box, take the lid off, take out of the box, look to the horizons. There's a ship waiting to take you on a journey. So it's time for expansion, Scorpio. Time to remove those restrictions that you have on yourself. All right, believe in yourself. So it's time of action, a time of moving forward. Lovely. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. I hope it's provided some clarity or some help in some area. But in any event, thank you for joining me. Good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye-bye for now.